The heritage that our founder Frederick Oza남 has bequeathed to us through his thought, his witness, and his work is so rich that it is almost impossible to grasp. The essential truths of the spirituality of Blessed Frederick can be found in 5 principles that are foundational to his being. These Oza남 principles were faith, divine providence and the will of God, truth, compassion, and Jesus.
Frederick's faith is really the ideal that we seek to imitate and follow. As I understand it, he was really defending the faith at the time that the Society of St. Vincent de Paul was founded. He was a 20-year-old student. He was a law student at the University of Paris. This would have been in 1833. At that time, there was a tremendous anti-Catholic, anti-clerical, anti-church attitude throughout France, especially in Paris, following the French Revolution.
It brings back to our Vincentian spirituality why we're doing the work we do and the impact that we have on the people we serve. So it brings it all back to our Christian faith and our sense of being a Catholic. That's our way to live out, put our faith into action.
That's where we talk about, with Frederick Oza남, divine providence and just trust in our Lord that He will provide. But He also gives us the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom to look for other creative ways to find, whether it's funding, whether it's co-funding, whether it's communicating, cooperating with other agencies, to find resources to help a family with rent, with utility assistance, with food.
Frederick was deeply concerned with truth. First of all, he was a student of the law. He was ended up being a professor at the University of Paris. He was well respected. He was published in a number of areas. The truth was definitely a major concern of his. And in fact, that is what really started them in their initial, when I say them, I'm talking about his fellow students, and there was one faculty member when they first started the first conference of charity. They were in search of the truth in order to convince those who were against religion about the need, the necessity, and the truth involved in religion. So he was deeply concerned with truth.
I think actually college age or younger would actually get a lot out of being a Vincentian. For starters, they get the benefit of the ministry and that they're helping someone else. But more so, they're going to get Vincentian spirituality, the ability to really see how our founders, Frederick Oza남, and how St. Vincent de Paul really related to the poor in the community, and really see that spirituality and that work come through in their ministry as well. And they can develop that ministry to work with what they want to do in their own actual community.
Our Lord was a major focus in the life of Frederick. First of all, in dealing with compassion that members of the St. Vincent de Paul Society are obviously required to show for people in need. And I think that the society attracts people who are compassionate.
That's one of the most important roles in the society, because Jesus believed in giving to the poor, helping people who were in need, and that is what we promote in our particular conference, being Jesus to all people. And that is how he plays a very important role in the society.